Hey guys, Carlos Samaniego, how you doing? And wanted to just shoot a quick little video to kind of talk about the IRS still being completely backed up. And I wanted to kind of give you an example. I had a client that actually came in a few minutes ago, and we had actually worked on it's called an ITIN number. It's the ability for certain individuals that cannot get a Social Security number can get a tax ID number, and we had did this for them quite some time ago. In fact, we originally submitted the original paperwork back in February. Anyways, as you've probably heard on the news, I probably talked about it. You see articles that the IRS is really behind. I believe they still have millions upon millions of paper tax returns that still haven't been filed. But it's not just the tax returns that are they're behind on in terms of filing. Every department is kind of behind in terms of processing paperwork. And I had submitted this client. I submitted their ITIN number via mail to the Austin department down there at the IRS campus. And they had received a letter that they needed some more documentation. In fact, they needed to kind of just confirm a signature. And they had sent them a notice back on May 19th. And I'm sitting here looking at the notice. So they sent the notice saying that they needed some additional information. And they responded a few days later, certified mail. They sent them the updated information. Well, then they actually get another notice that just came in July, the end of last month. And it says that we rejected your application because you didn't respond to our notice that they had sent earlier. So they came in, and I actually called the ITIN department and asked them specifically, hey, our client did respond to that letter, but you guys denied the application. And they responded back, oh, disregard the rejection of their application. That went out automatically. That they were still behind in processing paperwork that was mailed to them. And get this, guys, they're currently processing paperwork from the beginning of May. So right now, they're actually processing paperwork that have come in at the beginning of May of 2022. My client sent in their paperwork, I believe it was the third week of May. So they said, disregard the rejection letter. We haven't reviewed the information they sent in. We will take a look at that probably in a couple of weeks, and then we will proceed to move forward with the approval of the application. So here we are in the beginning of August. IRS confirmed with me that at least this department of the IRS, they're still working on paperwork from May of last year, May of earlier this year. So if you're getting letters from the IRS, or you responded to the IRS, or you're waiting for a tax return to get processed by the IRS, anything via mail, they're just completely still backed up. And I kind of just wanted to share that with you and let you know, don't freak out, but just be vigilant in terms of keeping kind of track of these notices. And if you're getting notices from the IRS, you definitely want to continue moving forward. One last thing, I wanted to share with you a screen here in regards to the IRS and kind of what's going on. Many of you guys, and I'm going to talk more about this in a longer video, but I kind of at least want to show you what I'm taking a look at here. Right now, there was a recent article that the IRS announced. If you're taking a look at this, the IRS the IRS is about to go beast mode because of the $45 billion funding that was just approved by the IRS. The IRS has finally got their funding to really go after taxpayers who are not paying their taxes, have unfiled tax returns, and doing more audits to try to collect. Again, I'll talk more about this in another video, but I kind of wanted to share that with you. And if you haven't got my book, taxdebtbook.com, I'm offering my free book, the e-version of this book, the PDF version of this book. You can get it for free if you go to taxdebtbook.com. And if you'd like to discuss your tax situation in regards to unfiled tax returns or large debts that you may owe the IRS or the state, feel free to reach me at 909-570-1103. with that, I'm going to kind of check out for the day and get back to work. But I just wanted to kind of do a quick little update here. Talk to you later. Bye-bye for now.